What is going on, guys? Coming to you live from a wind tunnel. Got all my fans going. You know, getting into June in Kentucky, it's getting a little warm. If I wanted to cool it down even more, I could pop open the garage door and let the air conditioning of the house like into the garage. But it actually feels not too bad, especially with the fans going. It's just a little noisy. So yeah, hey, I'm Brad. This is Despite Fitness. Welcome to my garage. I'm gonna be doing some training today. I have some interesting setting ups here. You see this here? Some interesting settings up. And I wonder if it'll do it. So I already have this like preloaded, right? And I'm gonna see if I can. Nope, it's zeroed. Okay, hang on a second, we're gonna turn it off. And I'm gonna set my remote down for my TV, and I'm gonna have to do something different with you guys. Hang on a second. This is gonna be a little awkward. On the fly, making it happen. Hopefully this will work. Okay. Sort of. Okay. All right, so we'll go ahead and take this guy off, and then we'll take this guy off. Now, what you're seeing is the bottom here is about shoulder height, right? So that's about where the top of the bar is gonna be. So what I'm doing is I'm measuring my band tension. So I have it anchored down to the bottom where I'm going to anchor it at, and I figure out about how high I'm gonna end up stretching it, right? I turn my doodad on there. And this guy's good because it goes up to 660 pounds. So it's more than enough to be able to handle whatever I'm gonna be doing for either band tension or chain tension, right? So we're gonna stick this guy on here first. All right, that gets us about 30 pounds. Still need to come up a little bit. We're gonna anchor this orange one down, stick that up on top, and we're sitting at about 43 pounds, right? So not like exact, but pretty good. So what I want is about 45 pounds per side at the top. And so that's what I'm aiming for, is to have enough weight at the top. I wonder if I grab one of these itty bitty green guys here, so now it's reading 41. That might happen as it settles, right? Because the band is gonna settle a bit, and it's a band tension, so it's inexact science. So for you, those of you at home who are gonna be doing kind of band tension measurement, it's kind of an imperfect science, right? You just gotta kind of take it for where it's at. So if I wanna get an extra 5 pounds of tension on here, I have a little green band, that puts me at 48, which is more than I want. So I'm either going just a little bit lower than I want or a little bit more than I want. But either way, it's pretty close to the 45 pounds per side I'm gonna want, i.e. 90 total pounds of resistance, which is just about what I was doing with my chain tension. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to approximate my band tension to what my chain tension was. And even though they behave differently, the end state's about the same. And I wanna kind of see what that training stimulus is and the effect that it has on me as I go through this training block using bands, vice using chains. And then after that, I'll go into no accommodated resistance and then see what the effects are in terms of, you know, what my numbers are and things like that. So, you know, just trying to play with stuff and keep things fresh and have some fun. Again, no exact science to this, just playing around. So just so that you guys can see kind of how I do what I do, hopefully it'll give you guys some ideas about how you might want to do it. So let's pull you down now off the thing there. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get set up with an Anderson squat. I'm gonna have band tension loaded up for around 90 total pounds at the top for a 5 rep. And we're gonna see what's gonna happen. It should be pretty fun. I don't know how high I can get up to today, but we'll fuck around and find out, I guess, won't we? Then before I got into this, I went ahead and did a run, set a PR run time, set it basically a 9-minute mile. So I'm very happy with that. Less happy with the number and way more happy with how it felt. Truthfully, I give it anything below 11-minute mile, I don't give a damn, truthfully. But I am really satisfied with how easy that 9-minute mile feels. So that just gives me a lot of confidence going into like ACFT and things like that. Also did our running warm-up, did sled today at 200 pounds on the sled, did leg curl at about 202 pounds for the 25 reps, did the seated row at about 140 pounds, and then did reverse hyper at about 200 pounds. So normal kind of running warm-up rotation there for some potentiation. Had to take a quick break and feed kids. So I did that, and now I'm getting back into the garage to round out the training. Wow, 6-minute intro. I gotta get better at this. But I just like letting you guys know what's going on, because some of you may have some curiosities in terms of how things are set up or what I do or why I do whatever. And I want this to be transparent for you to kind of see how I do my training, so that you might be able to structure it similarly depending on what your goals are, or even kind of irrespective of what your goals are. This is how I go about my strength training. So yeah, that's it. Hope you guys like this video. We're gonna get in and start hitting some weight and see what we get up to. Leave me a guess in the chat box. What do you think I'm gonna get up to today for a 5 rep on the banded Anderson squats? And then we'll see where we go. And yeah, I'll check in with you on the back side of it. Here we go. All right, mid-stroke. I'm back in, I'm doing my set work, and I've changed my setup. So you'll see, I went with this band, this strap, to support it from the top, versus having the support straps, or the safety straps. And the reason why I did it is because it's gonna be a little bit easier for me to get in a position, pretty much the exact same height, but I can pendulum it forward to raise it up a bit so I can get myself seated underneath it, and then rock it back so I'm in position, and then start from there. I just feel like it'll be a little bit cleaner setup and a little bit easier to do. So I decided to do that. So I basically have the strap, I have it wrapped around once up top, so one full wrap, and then I'm just securing it with some clips. So these clips are, you know, more than enough to be able to handle that weight. And we're doing a 5 rep too, so it's not like I'm going like super duper crazy heavy. But I feel like this will get me a little bit better in position and just help me perform better by being in a good position, ready to start versus like off kilter, right? Because as you notice in a few of those sets, it's kind of hard to get up and under the bar. So I hope this will help out. That's what we did. Here we go. Yeah, train despite, right? Growth through self-destruction. That's what today was. Felt pretty good, man. Felt pretty good. The setup's not bad, too. You know, there's some ingenuity kind of behind it, right? I was able to measure out that band tension. So we know that we're pretty darn close to 90 pounds total band tension. And then, you know, this setup for the Anderson worked out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. You know, no metal on metal, which is good there. Obviously the knurl could have some tendency to wear away at the nylon, you know, but not yet. It'll last a while before the wear and tear gets to it, and it's certainly robust enough to hold the weight, which is cool. You know, so got up to 600 pounds. So we had 510 pounds of bar weight, and then another 90 pounds band tension. So 600 pounds at the top. Banged it out for 5. Might have more in the tank, but it's getting late, and I'm pretty happy with what it is. And you know, got some traveling and stuff coming up, so it's like I just don't want to put myself into a hole. Yeah, actually tomorrow, pack up and fly to New York. I'll be in New York for like 10 or so days, doing some Army stuff. You know, 12-hour shifts. You know, and I'll be doing night shift. So I'm leading right into what is likely to be kind of a immune system hole. You know, switching over to night shift, pulling 12 hours. Effectively tomorrow, I'll end up being awake for 24 hours. So definitely important to get some rest today and you know, get some sleep as best as I can, so that I can kind of muddle through tomorrow. And then get myself kind of on pace. So, satisfied. Don't want to push any further than I've already done. It's basically what I'm getting at. Yeah, happy, real happy. Running's going good. It feels like it's getting easier and easier, and more sustainable, especially at faster and faster paces. So quite pleased there. Today was a PR day for the run, as I mentioned before. And just happy, real happy with the whole thing the whole way around. So. Cool. Yeah, man, I just super jazzed up. Hopefully you guys are having some good training sessions where you're at and for whatever you're doing. And yeah, leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys thought of today with this setup. Have you done something similar? Do you play with Anderson squats at all? And if so, you know, what kind of setup do you guys do for it? I think this is pretty cool. But yeah, that's it, guys. Yeah, I appreciate the support. Thank you very much for being here with the channel. For those of you that subbed, definitely appreciate that. If you've seen a few videos and haven't subbed yet, or wish that you would, it'd be good to have you stick around for a bit. Help the channel grow. Can't do it without you. And yeah, that's it, guys. Questions, comments, concerns, drop the chat box below. I'll respond. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's some other links in the description box below as well. Amazon affiliate link. Buy stuff from there. Helps the channel, and then you get some cool stuff too. The Titan affiliate link for all your Titan gear. So if you want a home gym or to add to your home gym, you want to check out Titan, highly recommend it. That helps the channel. And then lastly, the Train Despite merch. Buy from there. That also definitely helps the channel, and you're repping the brand, and I appreciate that. So yeah, all those things too. If you're in the market for it, cool. Yeah, that's it, guys. Remember, no matter what it is you think you can't do, like, tweak your setup, have some fun doing it, and you know, have some fun exercising. It's never going to happen if you don't get in and train despite. You're either going to find an excuse or you're going to find a way. And I hope that you guys continue to find the way. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.